Goodly Soul Diet, 5 minutes of nourishment. Today's portion, Soul Surgery, Healing the Wounds that Steal Your Joy. October 30th. A moment to center. Yesterday we claimed our magnificent identity as chosen, royal, holy, and treasured. Now that we know who we are, we must address why we struggle to believe it. Identity lies take root in wounded soil. Today begins our phase on healing, focusing on the necessary step of soul surgery, addressing the deep wounds that have allowed those toxic labels to cling to us. The daily bread. He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. Psalm chapter 147 verse 3, NKJV. This is God's promise and His divine mandate. He doesn't just cover the wound superficially, He is the ultimate surgeon who cleanses the injury, closes the cut, and facilitates genuine mending so that the scar doesn't dictate your future actions. Soul surgery, healing the wounds that steal your joy. Healing is not the same as simply forgetting. Healing is the process of allowing God to engage the pain so that it no longer controls your present decisions or limits your future identity. Step 1. Locate the incision point, identifying the wound. Every identity lie we discussed yesterday stems from a wound. You must trace the lie back to its source. If you believe the lie of worthlessness, where did you first feel rejected? A childhood slight? A broken relationship? If you believe the lie of condemnation, where did you first fail so publicly that you convinced yourself you couldn't be redeemed? Soul surgery requires honesty, naming the event, the feeling, or the relationship that caused the original hurt. Step 2. Anesthetize with forgiveness, the cleansing agent. You cannot clean a wound while it is still infected by bitterness. The primary tool in soul surgery is forgiveness, directed both outward to those who hurt you and inward to yourself for believing the lies. If you don't forgive, the wound stays open and the label keeps attaching itself. When you forgive, you are not excusing the action, you are cutting the emotional tie that binds your present identity to that past event. Step 3. Applying the balm of His presence, binding the wound. Once the area is clean, you must allow God's truth, your lineage, to act as the binding agent. This is where you replace the memory of the pain with the reality of God's care. When you remember the pain, counter it immediately with the truth of Psalm chapter 147 verse 3. Lord, I let go of the memory of that hurt, and I accept your healing balm. You are binding up this wound right now. Today's action. Identify one major wound that seems to feed one of the 5 lies we named on day 2. Take 5 minutes to consciously apply step 2. Release forgiveness for that situation or person, and then meditate on the healing promise of Psalm chapter 147 verse 3. Tomorrow we will discuss the mental side of surgery, demolishing the thought fortress that keeps the wound infected. Be ready for mental warfare. Friend, does the Goodly Soul Diet Daily Devotional, a production of Spirit Lift Church, feed your soul each day? Overseen by Brother Philip Kwakupom, we are honored to bring you this spiritual nourishment. However, we rely entirely on your support to keep it coming. This daily message of hope, wisdom, and encouragement is made possible through the generosity of people like you. Every devotional, every moment of spiritual growth is directly funded by donations. If the ministry of Spirit Lift Church has blessed you, please consider giving back so we can continue our mission. Your donation is vital to keeping the Goodly Soul Diet available every single day. To support the ministry, you can easily send your gift through MTN mobile money number +233 5344608001. Thank you for partnering with Spirit Lift Church to nourish souls across the world. If the truth shared today has shattered a lie or sparked a hope in your spirit, you must join the strategy. 1. Hit the like button right now. This signals to the system that this truth matters, ensuring someone else stuck in the darkness sees the light. 2. Comment. Drop an I am your true identity or ask the single biggest question weighing on your heart regarding your healing. Let us pray specifically for the next step of your breakthrough. 3. Share. Think of one person desperately needing to know they are chosen and treasured. Share this devotional with them immediately. 4. Subscribe and notify. Turn on notifications. This entire series is strategically planned. Don't miss the next vital step in your conquest because you missed a day. Your support is how we turn this Goodly Soul Diet into a feast for the masses.